Good morning. One more time. This is going to be a really short news clip, just kind of unpacking the DeSean Jackson and Stephen Jackson anti-Semitic case that's going on. So basically, there was a DeSean Jackson interview where he made a statement that Jews are the rich ones. Then he went on to say that the Rothschilds own all the banks. He was corrected and corrected himself, saying that they don't own all the banks, but they do own a lot of banks. When confronted with his anti-Semitic viewpoints in the interview, Jackson would not answer the question or statements of whether Jews are supporting or dividing the black community. Finally, the interviewer puts it into a question: if the Jews are dividing the black community, and DeSean Jackson replies, "No, but I don't think they stand up for us as much as they should," to which the interviewer agreed. Now, it's believed that neither of them really had the proper education or understanding to be talking about this topic in such a candid interview. So I will say that. The Washington Post reports that Jackson affirmed his love for Louis Farrakhan. I'm sorry, I am probably mispronouncing his name. So he loves this leader of the National Islam, Farrakhan is what I'm going to call him, F. And he's known to have made numerous anti-Semitic comments himself. DeSean Jackson is also reported to have a list of his own history of anti-Semitic posts, where he's posted inaccurate comments of Hitler, etc., etc. Those are all available on the internet if you guys want to take a peek. So the Eagles owner and general managers are Jewish, and they released statements that title the messages were offensive, harmful, and absolutely appalling. The teams are said to be evaluating and will take appropriate action. Now, DeSean Jackson has since followed up with a series of public apologies and saying that he's going to be educating himself. Those are available to the public too. It's really easy to find if you guys wanted to take a look at. So meanwhile, how does Stephen Jackson get involved? 42. He is defending DeSean, saying that he was speaking the truth. I'm going to paraphrase this next part, but basically that DeSean Jackson doesn't hate anybody, and he's just speaking the truth, and that people don't want to talk about it. This video, of course, has since been deleted also, but was recorded and reposted by others. In a podcast with Brian Custer streamed on IG Live, Stephen Jackson is quoted saying, "I don't know nothing about Hitler, and I could give an expletive about Hitler." He stated that his support of D-Jax came from the defending of him because DeSean Jackson was threatening to be fired, and he did not think that this was fair or fair treatment because of how wide receiver Riley Cooper was treated in 2003. Now, Riley Cooper had said the N-word publicly at a concert. He was fined heavily, and he underwent counseling, but he also got a contract extension. So this is a major issue and hypocrisy to the Eagles, and to basically that's what Stephen Jackson's really trying to voice out there. So Stephen Jackson's resemblance to George Floyd, as we all know, has made him a strong voice against police brutality and racial inequality. So he says he loves Farrakhan because he teaches him to be a leader, and he's a fan because no one loves black people more than Farrakhan. He's quoted saying this in the Washington Post. That is where I got a lot of the information for this news article, and I also looked up a few resources of my own. So that is the unpacking of the DeSean and the Steve Jackson. Anyway, let me guys know what you've heard or what you think. Thanks so much. Have a great Tuesday.